Hey guys, welcome back to World Mechanics. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a Ford vehicle. It could be any model Ford. If you need to test the oxygen sensor heating element, stay with us. We'll explain how to do that step by step without removing it, without getting your hands dirty, without the possibility of actually burning some electronics as well. Super easy test that will tell you if your oxygen sensor heater is fine. And you will be able to find out if it's working or not. Now, before we start, guys, let me tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. Why we guys do all that? Simply because our mission in the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need, guys, in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep making these free videos for you. Now, if you guys need to buy new oxygen sensor, parts, tools, the diagnostics that we'll be using, check out the link in the description of the video below. That's where we get all our tools and supplies from. So with that being said, let's go ahead and explain how to do that. So you guys have two oxygen sensors on 4-cylinder engines or 3-cylinder engines. One is known as upstream, one is downstream. The upstream is before the catalytic converter, downstream is after the catalytic converter. The purpose of those sensors, the first one, upstream, is to detect how much fuel and air you still have in the exhaust, so the engine computer can do adjustments. You have nice, clean, efficient engine. The downstream oxygen sensor number 2, the purpose of that sensor, guys, is to detect if the catalytic converter is doing its job. If you have a V6, V8 Ford engine, you will have 4 oxygen sensors most likely. 2 upstreams, 2 downstreams, 1 for each cylinder head, guys. So they will be known as bank 1 and bank 2. Cylinder head 1 is known as bank 1, cylinder head number 2 is known as bank 2. We have more about that, which side is bank 1, which side is bank 2. What you need to do, you need to find the OBD port for your Ford vehicle. It's pretty simple, by the way. You go ahead, okay, in our case it's under the dash here, under that cover, but it could be somewhere under the dash as well. The tool that we'll be using, guys, is the thing tool right here. This is amazing. I will put the link in the description of the video below exactly which scanner that is. It's very inexpensive. It's a tool that I love because it can pay itself off practically in one-time use. And with the help of that tool, guys, what you can do, you can read the lead code, see live data, do programming, actuation tests. It's practically almost dealer level equipment. I'll go ahead, turn the ignition switch on. This is the app that it uses. Check it out now. We'll go to all system diagnostics, click VIN decoding. It will tell us exactly which vehicle we have, but as I said, it will work on almost any Ford, Fusion, C-Max, Escape, Edge, Explorer, F-150, guys, Flex, F-250, no matter what it is, Focus, Fiesta, it will apply. So 2013 Ford C-Max, this is the model. It cipher that. So we have it says switch, set ignition switch to on. Ours is already on. We'll confirm. Then we're almost ready. You will see how easy it is. It's going to get all the systems ready now, and we'll go to system selection. Those are all the computers that are in just this Ford vehicle. It is mind-blowing, guys. No, those vehicles nowadays, they're complicated, believe me. You need a little tool like that to make your life easier. PCM, because removing an oxygen sensor sometimes it's a pain. They're not easy to access and just to remove it, to manually test the heater, and you may not even get accurate results. Here you're going to go to actuation test. It's going to load the data now. It will just take about probably 10 seconds to 20 seconds, and here I'll show you what we can do, guys. We can scroll down. Those are all the different tests you can do for the engine. We're going to go to oxygen sensor bank 1, sensor 1 right here. You can see that's bank 1, sensor 1, or bank 1, sensor 2. This is upstream, downstream. We'll test the upstream. Downstream is exactly the same way. Now here we're going to click data stream. Under data stream we'll select oxygen sensor. Check it out now. My goodness, how many things are here. Okay, heated oxygen sensor heater here. we need to select only sensor 1, status, right there, heater fault. It's going to tell us if there is a fault. We'll scroll down to O2 sensor right here, and we'll say it's active right here. Is warm and ready to operate, and the voltage. So all this I'll select. I'll click OK. This is the list, guys. Now if I click on, now the sensor is off. You can see ignition switch needs to be on so the oxygen sensor can actually get power. So I'll click to on. You will notice the voltage when it doesn't work, it's at 4 volts. Warm and ready to operate, it says no, it's not warmed up. So what we can do now, okay, the heater is off. I'll click on. Heater goes to on, voltage starts dropping. It's still not ready. Check it out, and now it says ready, guys. Yes, so no error. Voltage will drop to about 0.4 volts. That's where it will stay, 0.3, 0.4, and that's the heater being on. I can turn it off now. We'll turn it off, and if I turn it off, it will start climbing now, the voltage, and the warm condition ready to operate will change to no. You can see. So this is a great working sensor. If you just keep saying no and the voltage doesn't drop at all, that heater is done. If the voltage drops and the warm condition is ready, you're ready to go. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching and see you next time.